This is the Cadillac Escalade 2021, and this is the car key. Now, let me show you guys what this car can actually do. This is the first thing you showed up when you hit that. I love how the light actually starts to show and then it just lights up. Come on the side, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is the projection of the Cadillac logo on the floor, and here it lights up, so I'll show you where the step actually is. So when you come to the car and you open the door, the step actually goes a little bit down for you, so you can step and enter that car. This car is about $90,000, and I'm about to show you why. Now, when you exit the car, you actually step and you go down and you close the door, and in just a couple of seconds, watch this. I love how it actually goes all the way in. You cannot tell this is actually a step that goes back. Now, this car is a Cadillac Premium Sport, and let me show you what this baby has. It has a blacked out wheels that looks very sporty, looks very aggressive. And come to the back, ladies and gentlemen. This car looks huge, and what I really like about it is this matte black wrap. You think it's only have a light show in the front? You're wrong, my friend. Let me show you what this can do in the back. Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. This is really impressive, and because it's the Premium Sport, it's all blacked out. The grille is blacked out, the wheels are blacked out, as well as the exhaust are blacked out as well, and it just looks very, very, very sick. I really love it. It's huge. And how to open the back, I'm about to show you that right now. Let's turn off the car. Now let's turn it off. Now I came in, I have heavy stuff. I don't even have to open the car. This is really impressive. Now coming to the back, this is the space that you have with the 7 seats up. This is impressive. Let me show you. This model 2021 is actually 70% bigger than the previous model. So you have this ton of space with the 7 seats up. Now let's go to the front. Let me show you what this car actually has. It has more stuff. Now, go up, you sit down, and the first thing you notice is 38 inches curved screen. This is really impressive, and what I really like is that it's a whole screen, but they make another screen in front of the other screen for the driver itself, so you can focus on driving, on your mileage, and much more. But you can actually do more than that. You see that right now? AR camera. This is for the augmented reality camera. What it does is actually shows you exactly what you see in front of you in real life. Now, why do you want to do that, right? If you have a direction, you want to go to a place and you want to go somewhere, you put the direction into the map. There's actually a blue arrow in the augmented reality camera showing you exactly where and when to turn. This is really impressive. Now, you can actually change that into a map. Also, if you want to, press the map and this whole screen turns into a map right in front of you. Now, you want to do the HUD. This is the heads-up display. Now, come closer. You have to pay attention to the display. You have to pay attention to here. Now you're gonna see a 0 mile per hour on the. You can by pressing up or down, you can actually change the place of this heads-up display. Warning: the mic got disconnected, and I had to do a voiceover. Sorry guys for the inconvenience. I don't know what happened to the mic. It actually got turned off while I was recording, and I did not pay attention until the end of the video, and that hurt so bad. But I'm gonna do a voiceover. In this part, I was talking about how there is 36 speakers planted in this car, all over the car. The sound quality is amazing, and there is 2 speakers behind the driver's seat. Not only this, also the passenger seat as well. And this is for a very, very special use. I'm about to talk about it later. In here I was explaining how the leather is everywhere in this car. Everywhere you look, there's leather and stitching. And in the middle part, it was finished with a wooden finish design. It looks fantastic. You can hide the cup holders as well. Look at the lights all over this car. It looks really luxurious. And the screen is just so massive. I wish you guys can see it in real life. It's way good. It's too good. So in this part, I was explaining what the 2 speakers behind the driver's seat and the passenger seat can actually do. And there's a button on the steering wheel with a little ear logo in it called the conversation enhancement. What that actually does is, if there's somebody all the way in the back of the car sitting on the 3rd row and you cannot hear them or they cannot hear you, and you want to have a conversation while you're driving in the freeway, high speed, there's a lot of noise around you, you can press that button and it actually delivers your voice through the speakers all the way to the back, so the guy on the further back can actually hear you and you can have a normal conversation. I really love this feature. We actually tried to do it on while the car is still, but we couldn't notice the difference, and the manager came to us and explained that to be able to notice the difference, you had to be driving, or otherwise you wouldn't notice much of a difference. So that is a really cool feature to have, and I really enjoy it. And in this part, I was explaining how I really like the screen, and there is actually separated screen. So there's a small screen in front of the driver just for the driver, for the map and augmented reality and much more, but this in the middle is actually for media, phone, navigation, and music, and a lot more. And one thing that you can control also over that screen is the ambient lights. As you can see, there is a lot of lights all over the car, and the way to change this is you go home, setting, you go all the way to vehicle, and then you press the lighting, and then you go to ambient light, and from there you can choose from a various colors, any color that you want. This is really cool. We tried gold, but it was a daytime, so there is not a lot of difference, but at night you will see that very clearly. And actually you can press one button to different colors. You just change colors by itself automatically, and this is really cool. You have a little lighting in the cup holder as well, and it changed the colors as well. Fantastic. You have a USB chargers, and here this is where you put the key, and you have all the climate control buttons in here. It looks very nice. I love the shape of it. You have a light also all the way down. You have it on both sides, and it looks really wonderful, all the way in the passenger side and all the way in the back as well. And you have a whole glass roof on here, really fantastic. You have 3 different buttons for that. So one is actually to open the glass, they just open all the way, and one to just lift it up, and the other one is for the cover. It just covered the whole thing. This is really cool. This is another blowing mind. Look, flick it and it turns into a digital screen. How amazing is that? If you flick it, it just turned into a normal meter. Now it's a digital screen. This is fantastic. So when you actually back in the car, you have the mirror like a digital screen, and you have also a camera on the middle screen as well. This is fantastic. Look at that. You got 2 views right now. One thing I really like about a Cadillac is when you backing up and you getting too close to a car, the other cars actually just beep. They're just annoying, but this doesn't beep. It just vibrates the hell out of your butt, so you can stop. But if you get too close, then it will beep twice. Let me talk about the buttons in the middle. So this one, actually you can control different things. You can control the screen from here, you can choose any setting you want, and also you can control the volume as well. You have a home button, take you to home, and this is really fantastic. Look at this right now. This is a really big storage, but what is gonna blow your mind is that you have the option to have a fridge, not only a fridge, a freezer. So you can have it at 5 degrees or -5, so you can have ice cream while you drive. Not a lot of cars have that. The wireless charging in this car is also cool. In other cars, you have to put your phone flat, just like this, to charge the phone. Not in this car, you have to put it vertically, like that. And when you put it, it actually shows on the screen that there is a phone and it's charging, and then there's a green check. And next to it, there is a key warning. Do not put your key in the wireless charger. So right there, don't put your key, don't try to put your key in here. This is not the spot for the key. If you put it in there, it will take you 15 to 20 minutes at least to try to get it out. This is really deep. It was meant for the phone and phone only. There is much more. As you get into the car, you notice there is some buttons on the seat for the seat adjustment, but also you have massage option. You can choose how you want to be massaged while you are driving. You guys, this is why this car is worth $90,000 and plus. This is the top of the luxury, guys. This is so luxurious. And now let me take you to the back. As you opening the door, you notice that this space is actually huge, you guys. You do have a back seat adjustment, as you can see, if you want more space for your legs. And the seats are really comfortable, really comfortable. And as you see, there's leather and stitching all over the car, literally all over the car, and the seats quality is just amazing. And as you can see, you notice these two big screens. They are the biggest factory screens in the world. And down there, you see you have a cup holder for the back passengers, and also you have a lot of outlets. You have a HDMI outlet if you want to actually play video games in the car, like PlayStation and much more. And this is the outlet if you want to plug the PlayStation to play. You can play in one screen and watch another video in the other screen, so they are definitely separated. And one really fun fact, actually a cool fact, that if you have a baby or a best friend sitting in this seat and you are watching a really cool video on the other one, and if you want to share that video with the other person, all you have to do is actually swipe. Just swipe it to the left or to the right, depending on the position you're sitting in, and it will transfer that video to the other person and they can watch it on their screen. So this is really crazy, especially if you have a baby, you want them to watch a specific movie. Just select swipe and they can watch it, don't have to do anything. This is really awesome, you guys. This car is worth every penny of the money. You have a climate control in the back as well, with a digital screen with buttons, so you can control the climate from here in the back. And now let's go to the back. Let me show you the back, you guys. So in the back, the first thing when I sat down, I noticed that the seats are also really comfortable in the back. There's huge space also. You have a USB outlets everywhere, so wherever you sit you can charge your phone, and this is really cool feature to have. You have cup holders on both sides. Beautiful view in front of you. You can look, see all the screen, and you can look up and see the sky. You have air vent all the way in the back too, so you can have a really comfortable trip in this car. This is the Cadillac Escalade Premium Sport. This car cost about $120,000, but with SF Cadillac you can get it for $105,000 only. I put their information down in the description, so go check them out. There is another version of Escalade called the Lux, and it costs about $90,000 only. In conclusion, this car is what we really needed. Not only that it's luxurious, but it is powerful as well. It has 420 horsepower from a 6.2 V8 engine. It is truly a badass. With the level of luxury, comfort, power, and the technology that it has. Oh, by the way, there are things that we didn't mention in this video that this car actually has, like it can park itself. It merges between lanes automatically without your assistance if you wanted to. And there is much more. I'm truly impressed with this car. I think it deserved the title of the king of SUVs. Guys, you know what to do. If you're looking for a luxury, safe, cool, and powerful SUV, go to SF Cadillac right now and you know the rest. Thank you for watching this video. Give this badass car a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys on the next one.